How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. We are coming at you with some more X-Men 97. I went to my local toy store, and like I said the other day in one of my other videos, they had 40% off everything, and they had X-Men 97 Gambit, who's getting a re-release, but he was $39.99, so with that 40% off, I got him for retail. Like, I already have him out of the box, but we also have X-Men 97 Rogue, so we're going to take a look at both of them. You can see I already put a new jacket on him. So yeah, with all that being said, let's take a close look at his box really quick, and then we'll take a look at her face. So front of the box, nothing new. We've seen it before in this line, X-Men 97. We get some artwork from the show of the character. It says Gambit. And on the back, there's no blurb or nothing, but he's from Wave 1. So you see other figures from Wave 1, which is Bishop, Rogue, Gambit, Magneto, and Wolverine and Storm. The only one I don't have is Storm. Magneto's coming. I got him for 24 bucks. So I'd say that's a pretty good deal. And with all of that being said, the name's Gambit, mon ami. Remember it. Oh, you know I will, sugar. So yeah, like I said before, I already swapped Gambit's coat. So he's got a wired coat on there. And I do have alternate head sculpts for both of them. These are very X-Men 97 animated style. And that's not really where... Why don't they want to focus? It's not really where I want my shelf to be, at least as X-Men goes. I don't want it to be specifically X-Men 97. So these bodies are great. It's just I have better head sculpts than I can use for them. So, you know, for the purpose of this review, we're going to be going over it with these, but they're not going to be on my shelf like that. I don't know why she doesn't want to focus, but it seems like Rogue doesn't want to focus. But taking a look at them, Rogue is a completely pinless update. So I'd say she's the more, you know, needed upgrade if you don't have one. Gambit, I just needed him because his bodysuit is black, and the other head sculpt that I have has a black head thing for him, much like Rogue has a black headband on. But you can see she's got a green jacket instead of brown and a green belt instead of brown, but everything else is that classic Jim Lee Rogue look other than that head sculpt. And then with Gambit, we've got a darker blue on his body, and there is no line work there on his little blue chest piece, but we do get the classic pink and blue color scheme all in all. And he did not get a pinless update, and sorry if I sound a little sick, it's because I guess me and my girlfriend are coming down with something. I do have his other coat right here, and we'll just look at that. It's the same coat we've seen from the other Gambits, so nothing really new matches that. But like I said, I swapped it out for a cloth wired coat because it just looks better in my opinion. And those head sculpts are very nice for X-Men 97, but Gambit especially looks super cartoony, and Rogue does as well, just not as much as Gambit. He is very, very stylized. So, you know, let's look at these figures as they are. Well, I'm going to leave them like this for the video, but yeah, they are both great looking figures. It would be nice to eventually get a regular Marvel Legends Gambit release with a wired cloth coat, but this is Hasbro we're talking about. But I do want a pinless update with butterfly joints. That would be wonderful, mon ami. Taking a look at their height, Rogue is about 6'1" to the top of her hair, and Gambit is about 6 and just under 7 inches to the top of his hair. Going over the articulation, we'll start with Rogue because she has the biggest improvement, starting at the head because she actually has the ball joint. The older Rogue body did not have a ball joint. It was just a ball peg sitting up there, and there's really no rotation. So she goes forward a little bit back, but her hair still gets in the way. Side to side, we get a lot of nice movement. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. We do get not a bicep cut, but a full cut there at the shoulder. Single elbows for her, but they are pinless. Then we get an upper ball peg at the torso, and that's really it for the articulation of the torso. But forward and backward, not too much. Legs come forward to the side. We do get double pinless knees, but she can't quite kick her own butt because she thicky. And then she got a thigh cut and no boot cut, but she can still pose really well, and it's great. She looks amazing. And then going over Gambit's articulation, starting at the head, we get forward and backward, way more than Rogue, side to side as well. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. We get a cut at the shoulder. I think there's a bicep cut. There is a bicep cut under there. We get single, is it single? Yeah, single elbows. Where is the joint? It's kind of hidden under his jacket, but we have it on this side. Single elbows. We get an ab crunch, so he goes forward, not so far backward. Leg comes forward to the side, And we get double knees, so he can't quite kick his own butt because it's sculpt. We do get a thigh cut and a boot cut, which is nice. So Gambit, much like Rogue, can still pose despite some limiting articulation factors. That being said, this Gambit body does need an update, so hopefully we will get like a new comic Gambit, not the Age of Apocalypse one, like a new regular comic Gambit in this style in a pinless updated body with butterfly joints. That would be really, really amazing. Hasbro, pretty please. Checking out accessories. First of all, Gambit has all the same accessories we've seen before. So he has his charged up kinetic energy cards flying off of his hand, which is on a separate head sculpt. And then we get a separate hand for him to hold a single card with, which, you know, you can remove, take that out, do whatever you want with it. But it is painted nicely and it's charged up and ready to go. And then of course it wouldn't be Gambit without his bow staff, which we have also seen many times before. Nothing new here except for that head sculpt on Gambit, but like it's supposed to be the X-Men 97 Gambit, so that's okay. There's no problem with that. That's all of his accessories. And then for Rogue, you can see she's already got her glove, well, her glove holding hand. She's got a hand pulling the glove off, and then she's got an ungloved hand. And then we also get two fists, which are just yellow, and then we get the cuff for a glove, so you can put her glove back on, because you know she's not supposed to touch people or she'll drain their power or energy or life force or whatever the writer wants it to be at that point. But that is their accessories. Here we have our new next to our old retro cards. I like the colors on this Gambit better, other than him not having a black bodysuit, because then this head sculpt that I have, which I will put on them before the video is over, would work out perfectly, because you can see his head helmet thing is black on this head sculpt and not a dark blue like it is on there. And then of course this is just an update of this Rogue with a better head sculpt and a non-brown jacket and non-brown belt, but they're essentially the same height, I believe. It is nice to not have to deal with these rubber band things, and these are both going to be on my eBay, this Gambit and this Rogue probably, so check that if you're interested in owning them. Here they are next to Outback Rogue and First Appearance Rogue, and the Outback Rogue head is going to go on here, and this head is going to go on the First Appearance body, and the First Appearance body is going to go with my head sculpts, and that body is going to be extra. So I'll show you guys in the pictures, or probably after this you'll see it at the end of the video. But yeah, there's going to be some head swapping. Here they are next to Ben Grimm and Captain America, and then with Astonishing Wolverine and Iron Man. So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that the X-Men 97 Gambit and Rogue are totally worth it, because they're totally worth it to me. Good upgrades. Do some head swapping. You got some great comic representations of the characters, even up to modern day, because they always go back to the classics. Rogue is wearing something like this, Gambit is wearing something like this. That's how it goes. So yeah, if you like this video, smash like, hit subscribe, comment, let me know if you have these figures. If you're waiting for the single comic version releases, what you got for the holidays, how your day is going, let me know. Check out the Patreon. I do need to update that to get some videos up there. Check out the giveaways. Do all that stuff. Keep your head up. Stay strong. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah. Our favorite mutant couple right here.